Many people live under the illusion that the amount of time they dedicate to a job or a task is directly proportional to the rewards they receive. This mindset often leads to frustration as they see their long hours yielding limited results. However, the truth is far more profound. You don't get paid for the time you spend, you get paid for the value you bring during that time. Time is a finite resource, but value is infinite. And the key to transforming your life lies in understanding this distinction. Let's start with an example. Imagine two individuals working in the same company. Both clock in the same hours every day, but one earns significantly more than the other. Why is that? The difference lies in what they contribute during those hours. One might be fulfilling basic tasks, doing just enough to meet the minimum requirements, while the other is solving complex problems, innovating, and driving results that elevate the entire organization. It isn't the hours worked that determine their worth. It's the impact of their efforts. Value is about the skills, creativity, and solutions you bring to the table. It's about your ability to think critically, adapt to challenges, and produce outcomes that make a difference. Employers and clients don't reward you for simply being present. They reward you for your ability to create something meaningful. This principle applies not just to work, but to every aspect of life. Relationships thrive when you bring value to them. Your health improves when you invest in actions that add value to your well-being. Even personal growth depends on the value you add to your mind and character. One of the most critical factors in increasing your value is self-education. Formal education might give you the basics, but self-education helps you refine and expand your abilities. As Jim Rohn famously said, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. This means going beyond the basic knowledge everyone else has and acquiring specialized skills that set you apart. Read books, attend seminars, learn new technologies, and seek out mentors. Every piece of knowledge you gain and every skill you master adds to your value, making you indispensable in your field. The marketplace operates on the principle of exchange. When you provide something of high value, the marketplace rewards you accordingly. Think of the most successful individuals in any industry. They are not just working harder, they are working smarter. They found ways to leverage their talents and expertise to solve problems for others. Whether it's a product, a service, or an idea, the more valuable your contribution, the greater your rewards will be. This doesn't mean working longer hours. It means focusing on what truly matters. Another aspect of increasing your value is understanding the power of personal development. Your character, attitude, and mindset are just as important as your technical skills. If you want to be valuable, you must be reliable, trustworthy, and consistent. Employers and clients want to work with people they can count on. They want individuals who are proactive, who anticipate needs, and who are willing to go the extra mile. These qualities make you stand out in a crowded field, elevating your value in the eyes of others. Consider the example of a craftsman. A beginner craftsman may take the same amount of time as a master craftsman to create a product, but the value of the master's work is exponentially higher. Why? Because the master has spent years honing their skills, perfecting their craft, and understanding the nuances of their trade. Their expertise allows them to create something that is not only functional, but exceptional. The same principle applies to any profession or endeavor. Mastery leads to higher value, and higher value leads to greater rewards. Time management also plays a crucial role in enhancing your value. If you're spending your time on low-priority tasks or distractions, you're diminishing the value you could be creating. Focus on activities that align with your goals and deliver the most impact. This might mean delegating tasks that don't require your unique skills or saying no to commitments that don't serve your purpose. Time is your most valuable resource, and how you use it determines the value you can generate. Additionally, the ability to adapt and evolve is a significant factor in increasing your value. The world is constantly changing, and those who resist change often find themselves left behind. On the other hand, those who embrace change, learn new trends, and adapt to new challenges remain valuable no matter what happens. This is why lifelong learning is essential. The moment you stop growing, you stop increasing your value. Finally, it's important to recognize that value is not just about financial gain. It's about the contribution you make to the lives of others. When you solve problems, inspire others, or improve the world in some way, you're adding value that goes far beyond monetary rewards. This is where true fulfillment lies, not in the hours you've worked, but in the difference you've made. The key takeaway is this: if you want to improve your life, stop focusing on how much time you're spending and start focusing on the value you're creating. The marketplace doesn't measure effort, it measures results. Instead of asking, how much time will this take? Ask, how can I make this time as valuable as possible? This shift in mindset can transform your career, your relationships, and your entire outlook on life. Success is not an accident. It doesn't happen by chance or luck, nor is it something you can force into existence overnight. Success is a natural consequence, a byproduct of the person you become through deliberate actions, growth, and transformation. It's not just about what you achieve, but about who you are on the inside, the habits you cultivate, the values you uphold, and the discipline you maintain. Success is something you attract by becoming the kind of person capable of achieving and sustaining it. To understand this concept, we need to shift our focus from external circumstances to internal development. Many people look at success as something out there, a position to attain, a milestone to reach, or a trophy to win. They chase it relentlessly, often ignoring the fact that lasting success is rooted in character, skills, and mindset. You cannot consistently achieve success if you haven't built the foundation to support it. This is why some people experience fleeting moments of success but struggle to maintain it. They've focused on acquiring results without transforming themselves into the person who can sustain those results. The first step in attracting success is adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. When you see yourself as a work in progress rather than a finished product, you open the door to continuous improvement. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow, and every failure becomes a lesson that pushes you closer. This mindset is the cornerstone of personal transformation because it allows you to embrace the process rather than just the outcome. Another critical element in becoming a person who attracts success is cultivating self-discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about creating habits and routines that align with your goals and sticking to them consistently. For instance, if you want to excel in your career, you must be willing to put in the time to learn, practice, and refine your skills. If you want to improve your health, you need to commit to exercising regularly and eating mindfully. These small, consistent actions compound over time, leading to significant results. Integrity is another trait that cannot be overlooked. Success is not just about achieving goals. It's about achieving them in a way that aligns with your values and principles. When you act with integrity, you build trust and respect, which are essential for long-term success in any field. Integrity means being honest with yourself and others, keeping your commitments, and taking responsibility for your actions. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is watching. People are naturally drawn to individuals with integrity, and opportunities often come to those who are reliable and trustworthy. Developing emotional intelligence is another key aspect of becoming the kind of person who attracts success. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions while also recognizing and influencing the emotions of others. It includes skills like empathy, self-awareness, and effective communication. High emotional intelligence allows you to build strong relationships, navigate social situations, and resolve conflicts, all of which are crucial for success in both personal and professional life. When you can connect with others on a deeper level, you create an environment where success becomes more accessible. Resilience is equally important in the journey of personal transformation. Life is full of setbacks, challenges, and failures, and your ability to bounce back determines how far you'll go. Resilience is not just about enduring hardships, but about learning from them and using them as fuel for growth. It's about maintaining a positive outlook, even in difficult times, and finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Resilient people understand that success is not a straight path, but a series of ups and downs that ultimately lead to growth and achievement. Another vital aspect of becoming a person who attracts success is having a clear sense of purpose. Purpose gives you direction and motivation. When you know why you're doing something, it becomes easier to stay committed and focused, even when the journey gets tough. Your purpose acts as a guiding light, helping you make decisions and prioritize your efforts. It also gives your work meaning, making the process of pursuing success more fulfilling. Without purpose, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and get distracted by short-term pleasures or setbacks. Continuous learning is yet another characteristic of individuals who attract success. The world is constantly evolving, and staying stagnant is not an option if you want to thrive. Successful people are lifelong learners who seek out new knowledge, skills, and experiences. They read books, attend workshops, listen to podcasts, and surround themselves with mentors and peers who challenge them to grow. This thirst for knowledge not only expands their abilities, but also keeps them adaptable in an ever-changing. Lastly, surrounding yourself with the right people plays a crucial role in your transformation. The people you associate with have a profound impact on your mindset, habits, and overall trajectory. If you want to become a person who attracts success, you need to surround yourself with individuals who inspire, challenge, and support you. These could be mentors, friends, or colleagues who embody the qualities you aspire to develop. Their influence can push you to raise your standards and hold yourself accountable for your growth. Success is not something you chase, it's something you attract. By focusing on becoming a better version of yourself, someone disciplined, resilient, emotionally intelligent, and purpose-driven, you naturally draw success into your life. It's a process of transformation that starts from within, and the more you invest in yourself, the more capable you become of achieving and sustaining the success you desire. Every person has dreams, aspirations, and goals. It might be building a successful career, maintaining a healthier lifestyle, starting a business, or mastering a new skill. But for most people, the gap between envisioning their goals and actually achieving them is vast. The question arises, what is the key to closing this gap? The answer is simple yet profound: discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is the essential ingredient that transforms intentions into actions, and actions into results. Without discipline, even the most ambitious goals remain unattainable. Mere fantasies floating in the realm of what could have been. Discipline begins with a commitment to consistency. Many people are motivated in the early stages of pursuing a goal. They feel excited and energized, imagining all the rewards that come with success. However, motivation is fleeting. It can waver when challenges arise or when the initial excitement fades. This is where discipline steps in. Unlike motivation, discipline does not rely on emotions or circumstances. It is a conscious choice to stick to a plan, even when the enthusiasm diminishes. Discipline ensures that you keep going when the excitement fades, creating the consistency necessary for progress. To understand why discipline is so vital, let's consider an example. Imagine someone who sets a goal to get in shape. They start with enthusiasm, joining a gym and committing to a strict diet. For the first week, they're highly motivated, working out daily and sticking to their meal plan. But then, life happens. A busy schedule, tempting foods, or sheer fatigue begin to interfere. Motivation falters. At this point, discipline becomes the deciding factor. Discipline is what compels this person to go to the gym even when they're tired, to prepare healthy meals even when it's inconvenient, and to prioritize their health over short-term comforts. Over time, these disciplined actions compound, leading to noticeable results. Discipline is also about mastering delayed gratification. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, where distractions and temptations are everywhere, discipline is what allows you to prioritize long-term rewards over immediate pleasures. This is crucial because achieving meaningful goals often requires sustained effort over weeks, months, or even years. It's easy to choose comfort in the moment, skipping a workout to binge watch a show, spending money impulsively instead of saving, or procrastinating on important tasks. Discipline, however, helps you resist these impulses, reminding you of the bigger picture and keeping you aligned with your priorities. An essential aspect of discipline is creating and adhering to systems and routines. Goals without a plan are like a ship without a compass. You might move, but you won't reach your destination. Discipline involves breaking down your goals into actionable steps and committing to them consistently. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, Discipline means setting aside a specific time every day to write, even if it's just a few hundred words. It's not about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about showing up daily and doing the work. Over time, these small, disciplined actions accumulate into significant progress. One of the challenges many people face when trying to cultivate discipline is the fear of failure. They might think, what if I mess up? What if I miss a day or fall off track? It's important to understand that discipline does not demand perfection. It demands persistence. Everyone slips up from time to time. The key is not to let a single failure derail your entire journey. Discipline means getting back on track quickly, learning from your mistakes, and continuing to move forward. It's about progress, not perfection. Discipline also requires self-awareness. To build discipline, you need to understand your habits, triggers, and tendencies. What are the distractions or temptations that pull you away from your goals? Are you more productive in the morning or the evening? What strategies can you use to overcome procrastination or self-doubt? Self-awareness allows you to identify the obstacles that stand in your way and develop strategies to overcome them. For example, if you're easily distracted by your phone, discipline might involve setting boundaries, such as turning off notifications or leaving your phone in another room while you work. Another critical element of discipline is resilience. Pursuing a goal is rarely a smooth or linear process. You will face obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets tough. It's about finding the strength to persevere in the face of adversity, to push through challenges, and to maintain your focus no matter what. Resilient discipline transforms temporary setbacks into opportunities for growth, ensuring that you stay committed to your goals even when the odds seem stacked against you. Discipline also involves making sacrifices. Achieving a significant goal often requires letting go of habits, behaviors, or comforts that don't align with your priorities. This might mean giving up late nights to wake up early for a workout, skipping social events to work on a project, or cutting back on unnecessary spending to save for a bigger dream. These sacrifices are not always easy, but they are necessary. Discipline helps you understand that these trade-offs are investments in your future, and the rewards far outweigh the temporary discomfort. Lastly, discipline is a skill that can be developed. Some people believe they're not naturally disciplined, but discipline is not an inherent trait, it's a learned behavior. The more you practice discipline, the stronger it becomes. Start small by committing to manageable actions, such as making your bed every morning or dedicating 10 minutes a day to reading. As you build these small habits, your capacity for discipline grows, enabling you to tackle larger and more challenging goals. Over time, discipline becomes a part of who you are, an integral element of your character that drives you toward accomplishment. Life is filled with challenges, obstacles, and uncertainties. At times, it feels overwhelming, and the natural response is to wish that circumstances were easier, that the path forward was smoother, or that opportunities were handed to us on a silver platter. But this mindset only leads to frustration and stagnation. The truth is, success and fulfillment don't come from a life free of difficulties. They come from your ability to rise above those difficulties. They come from your ability to rise above those difficulties. Instead of wishing the world would bend to your desires, the key to growth and achievement is to focus on becoming better, stronger, and more capable. The idea of don't wish it was easier, wish you were better, shifts the focus from external circumstances to internal transformation. It's easy to blame the difficulties in life on things beyond your control, the economy, your upbringing, lack of resources, or bad luck. While these factors may present genuine challenges, they are not the defining factors of your success or failure. The defining factor is you, your mindset, your skills, your resilience, and your ability to adapt. When you stop wishing for easier circumstances and start working on improving yourself, you unlock the power to create opportunities regardless of the situation. Let's start with an example. Imagine a student who struggles with math. Every test feels like a mountain, and the student wishes the subject was simpler. But math doesn't become easier just because someone wishes it to be so. The only way to improve is for the student to invest time in understanding the concepts, practicing consistently, and seeking help when needed. Over time, the student's skills improve, and what once seemed impossible becomes manageable. The math didn't get easier, the student got better. This principle applies universally to all aspects of life, whether it's your career, relationships, health, or personal growth. Growth begins when you take responsibility for your own progress. It's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for circumstances to change or for someone else to make things better. But the reality is, the world isn't going to adjust itself to suit your preferences. The job market won't suddenly become less competitive, relationships won't automatically become more fulfilling, and your goals won't achieve themselves. The only way forward is to take ownership of your situation and commit to becoming the kind of person who can overcome the challenges in your path. This concept ties closely to the idea of self-mastery. When you work on becoming better, you develop the skills, knowledge, and discipline needed to handle life's challenges. Take the example of an entrepreneur trying to build a business. Starting a business is never easy. There are financial risks, competition, and endless demands on your time and energy. Instead of wishing the market was less competitive or the economy was more favorable, the successful entrepreneur focuses on developing their abilities. They learn how to market their products effectively, manage their finances wisely, and lead a team with confidence. By becoming better at their craft, they create opportunities that others might overlook. One of the biggest obstacles to self-improvement is the mindset of entitlement. Many people believe they deserve an easier life simply because they want it. They think success should come quickly, or that difficulties are unfair. But success doesn't come from entitlement. It comes from effort. Wishing for things to be easier is, in many ways, a way of avoiding responsibility. It's a way of saying, I don't want to put in the work to grow. On the other hand, wishing to be better is an acknowledgement that you have the power to change your circumstances by changing yourself. Resilience is another key factor in this equation. Life will always throw challenges your way, and some of them will feel insurmountable. But wishing for easier circumstances won't help you overcome them.